Welcome back to the interview. I'm Thomas Lyons.
And I'm Khaligh.
I didn't expect him to actually introduce himself.
My bad.
And that's actually perfect because you're like the last person. This is the man behind the camera most of the time, the man behind the art. He's behind every tattoo minus a couple on my body. Clearly, we're going to go ahead and do another one while we're going to sit here and do this. Currently, he is a tattoo artist at Black Clover Tattoo in Kernersville. I'll put the address on the screen because I don't even know if do you know it by heart?
Not at all.
All right, you could tell me probably like the directions from here, maybe.
Probably not actually. I use Google.
Google
every single time.
I love how every Apple user is like, "Wow, I really like Google Maps. It's fantastic." But no, while we're doing this, we know how this goes. I'm gonna ask a couple questions, so I think this is the perfect way to start off. Why are you so adverse to technology unless it has a shutter or a needle? Because you don't text worth a shit.
I'm really bad because I get so many messages on the daily. It gets overwhelming messaging.
Stop giving your number out.
People. Well, it's not even just my number. It's, on Instagram, other things.
Look, I have your phone number. Respond to me.
That's for sure.
No, but for the people, you can either send me some or I'll rip some off your Instagram. You're a photographer as well. You've been Jesus Christ, how long have you been photographing now? Like 15 years, basically?
Around that. I think I started my freshman year, really just taking pictures, and then
yeah, because back then you were at least when I met you, like you were doing it a lot on your phone. I mean, it was all our skateboarding clips and like those sort of photos and stuff. Do you have any of those still?
Atreyl has majority of them, honestly.
Atrey's gonna have to get me some of those photos. We'll get there. Actually, speaking of which, let me see, where was it? I had it on here. Oh yeah, so speaking of, you started photographing. See, I'm gonna fuck that up. That's my own damn fault. But you started taking photos freshman year. I met you sophomore year.
Right.
In algebra class on the first day. Do you remember what you said to me when we first met? Because we got sat next to each other somehow.
I feel like I said something about your gauges.
You said one sentence to me.
Do you smoke?
No, you didn't even say smoke. That's hilarious. No, you were like, do you skate?
Man, it's funny.
I don't even think you were brave enough to ask somebody if they smoked back then.
Probably not, honestly.
You're giving yourself a little more gusto than you had sophomore year. You had plenty of mohawk, no gusto. No, I'm kidding.
My God. Not the mohawk.
I need photos of the mohawk. Anybody got photos of the mohawk? I need that for the edit. Just saying, this part's going in there too. But if we'll go ahead and clear up, we do have the production team now. Look, I even got multiple camera angles. We got Zep in the background. We got my little brother Devin, and we got my boy Tiko, otherwise known as Atreyl Williams, who will be a part of the interview sooner or later. I've always spoken into existence in the previous interview. I did it with Zep in DJ's interview. I did it with Khaligh in Zep's interview, and now it's you. So get the fuck over it. That's where we're at. Actually, this is perfect. We're bringing up Atreyl. Atreyl has a question. Why did you get him a shirt that said, "Cool story, babe, now make me a sandwich for his birthday"?
I got him that? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I don't know. It makes sense. It probably fit him at the time. I don't know.
Yo, wait. I was thinking, nah, I'm not even going to say it. Anyway. Luckily, I know that you guys are going to be picked up in these mics in the background. It's perfect. We're good. Let's see. What else we want to ask during this portion? While I'm getting tattooed, why not? What percentage of customers would you say came in smelling like cheeseburgers or fried foods?
Say that one more time.
What percentage of customers would you say come in smelling like cheeseburgers or fried foods?
Probably neither. You got them smelling like everything else. All kinds of things, but probably fried food, honestly.
I can see, especially Kernersville.
Yeah.
Kernersville loves some fried food. Or the people just a little deep fried. Anyways. Let's see. Yeah, for anybody looking, we're doing a little skull here, little something filler. Just needed my my fix. The only needle fix that I need. It's okay. No black tar. That's not going in a clip. When did you tattoo the meat?
Who?
The meat of this dick.
Oh my god. Not the who?
That's 3 for 3.
Oh my god.
3 for 3. Fucking Kobe.
Like Demeter who? I don't know Demeter.
The hardest part is making my arm not laugh while I'm getting tattooed. Like, this is actually extremely difficult. This is why this is a professionally unprofessional production. Now, while you're doing the most complicated part of the tattoo, we're gonna get back to the questions, of course. So, in your experience so far, what is your least favorite thing to tattoo? Style, body part, anything like of what you've actually done?
Probably names. People's names, like in a relationship.
Oh, please expand on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Please. Let's go. That is a. I couldn't have asked for a better answer.
Yeah. There was one time this girl came.
She was a dunce, I'm
shop.
guessing.
She was what?
A dunce.
A dunce? What is that?
A dumb bitch.
Oh,
Was she getting the tattooed or the boyfriend?
She was getting the tattoo. Of the boyfriend's name.
I assume correctly.
Yes. And she came into the shop, got his name on her neck, then came back 2 months later to get it covered up. Okay, yeah, no problem. Then she comes back another 2 months, maybe 3 months later, gets another guy's name tatted on her. Okay. Comes back another couple months later to get that one covered up. Yeah, so she got 2 cover-ups on the neck.
This is like when people like go to a company and be like, hey, I want to brand myself with your like product. And then they come back again and they're like, hey, that name didn't work this time. Let's try again. And then they come back again. They're like, still didn't get it right. That LLC went under. Need a new LLC. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that's what you don't like to do.
Yeah.
From now on, he does not do people's names in relationships. Stamp it. Dumbass shit. Why did you let Zep put a Pop-Tart in your mama's potato salad? Why would you let that happen? Why would you let Zep desecrate your mama's food?
Honestly, I don't remember it. I don't remember a lot of things, honestly, but yeah. Hey, to each his own, you know?
It's a good way to be like, I ain't at fault. If I don't remember it, it ain't my fault.
Exactly. And I don't remember a lot of things.
You want to explain that? I actually don't have a question about that. I know why, but I didn't think to ask about that.
What? Why I don't remember a lot of things?
Yeah, I mean there is a specific reason as far as I'm concerned.
There's probably a few reasons, honestly.
I remember specifically when getting the phone call about you getting hit by a car.
Yes.
Like that's not even written down. I wasn't even going to bring that up, but that's funny. We're just talking about head trauma this weekend.
Yeah.
If you weren't at the show, Laughter at the tavern. That was your damn fault. You would have understood that. Since you barely check your phone, do you even know what biker gangs are trying to recruit you?
Not at all, if any. I would hope not.
I mean, aesthetically, it would be the Hell's Angels, but then you would take off the helmet. They'd be like, we can make an exception.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll be a happy solo rider for sure.
Well, I mean, shit. I only recently learned you had gotten rid of your bike, so that's what's even better about that. It's like you need it back.
Yeah, eventually.
At one point, you moved to New York and then moved back home. Can you tell the New Yorkers that moved down here from New York why they should do the same thing?
Rent's cheaper?
No, I'm saying go the fuck home.
Oh. I have no response to that, actually.
Because you're trying to go back to New York.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want somebody calling their cousin like, oh, go home. All y'all do is come down here and talk about how great New York is. Then go there.
It is pretty nice.
It's overrun.
It is.
Especially right now. But I'm not at liberty to talk about that because I don't live there. In the past 48 hours, I've learned you're actually a card collecting degenerate. How did that happen? And now before this interview, you were like, it's all y'all's fault. You've been doing this for months, from what I'm seeing. I'm looking at your collection. I only saw you buy 3 cards yesterday. I see a lot over there.
Listen, I blame you and Zep for sure.
What?
Y'all got me into it.
You just started texting me. Did I get anything? We were like, Khaligh's opening packs? When did this happen?
Yeah.
No, let's be truthful. From what information I'm gathering from around, it was your girlfriend actually.
Yeah, well, honestly, it was just a collective of things, but yeah, she's into it too, just as heavy as me, and
if not more. Y'all went and met the Du Bois today.
Yeah, honestly, it's just crazy. Fun, you know, it's a hobby, so yeah.
That's everybody's excuse to gamble.
Exactly.
Hey, let's be honest. I do it too. I just like the honesty.
Yeah.
And nobody in card collecting likes to be honest with themselves.
For sure.
That they have a slight problem. Yeah. Why do you think I made him start playing the game anyways? Now, as we finish up this tattoo, I'm going to go ahead and begin closing us out. My man, thank you for coming on here, being part of this, doing this tattoo for me. For no reason other than this video.
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. You pick. No, here it just. Well, the breakdown. I sent you like 3 earlier. I was like, one of these, and you picked. And I was like, all right, let's do it. Like, why not? Yeah. But I'll put all your socials at the bottom. I'm gonna put both your photography page and your tattoo page. So. Khaligh 4 Yuga?
Khaligh 5 Yuga.
5 Yuga. 5 Yuga.
The 5 is my life path number, in case, people ask. Yeah, that's what that means.
That's what the question I should ask. What is your life path number?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what that means. Yeah. Actually, shit, you want to expand on that?
Not really.
So, I've been Thomas Lyons. You can find me on all my social networks at ThomasLyons_standsup. I'm doing a bunch of content right now. I'm having fun with it. I do a bunch of live stand-up shows and everything. And then right after this, you'll see a little bit of the finished product of what we've done today. Thank you for watching this chaotic, professionally unprofessional interview. Like, comment, subscribe. Please. Bye.
They say if you knew better than you do better, guess I'm bad. Guess I can't keep it cool or calm. Guess I'm just a spaz. Guess I got too much passion, got too much swag. They ain't heard me pop shit like this. I guess they don't like that.